Good afternoon, everyone. In today's video, we're going to practice applying all of the Parabolic SAR tools that we've built, and we'll test it on a real stock chart. Over the 4-part series so far, we've built a Parabolic Indicator, we've built a Parabolic Scan, and we've built a Parabolic Backtester. In today's video, we're going to start with the scan first, and we're going to scan for bullish and bearish tickers. I've already run the scan, and the bearish candidates is where we have a longer list today. So we'll be using the bearish scan that we've built together. We'll find what the candidates look like, plug that into the indicator to be able to see this on our actual charts, and bring everything together by actually backtesting the signal on this particular market to see, well, was the P&L positive or was the P&L negative? How effective was this strategy? So we're going to use all of the pieces that we've discussed, all of the knowledge that we've built in our Parabolic SAR series, and actually apply it today. Now let's start first with our Scan tab. And on our Scan tab, I have our Parabolic SAR Scan loaded on, and we're scanning for our bearish signal. This is the sell signal. This is the bearish scan, again, available in the download section. You can download that if you click this big green button. Now, off of our bearish scan, I'm running this in the all optionable watch list, and I'm excluding futures so we can focus on stocks and ETFs. Now, from our list that we get, we have a total of 16 total candidates. I filtered these 16 candidates in order of volume, from greatest volume to least. At the very top of the list, we have XLB, the materials ETF. And this is the one we're going to spend some time diving into today. The same process we're going to be using in XLB, you can apply to the other 15 stocks as well. Let's start with XLB here and start applying the process. So now I'm going to come into our charts, and I'm going to load in our Parabolic SAR Indicator. This is the one we built together. We made it a little bit smarter in that we made the Parabolic SAR dots really easy to see, and we added in these bullish and bearish signals, which help give us an idea of some predictive signals, where we're looking at this Parabolic SAR to switch its trend. Now, if I zoom in, we can see we've had 1, 2, 3, and 4 bearish signals starting this year, really, ever since about March of this year. Now, what's interesting is these signals have started to come where price action is contracting more and more, and even getting closer to the actual Parabolic SAR line. Let's go ahead and add in our lower Parabolic SAR indicator, and this is the one we built when we were trying to test the speed of our car, if you remember. What's interesting is the acceleration down here, the speed of our car on the Parabolic SAR, has hit its max potential speed and has hit its max speed since about March. We've plateaued at this 0.2 mark where our speed has really just hit the max speed. We can't go any higher. Now we're just waiting for the trend to switch. That's the only way our speed can reset. So here we're seeing that the speed is topped out, starting to plateau. The very first signal, that speed hadn't, I don't think, hit its max point. But 1, 2, and 3 signals now, we've hit that max point. And we're getting this feeling that we might be starting to lose some steam. Now, instead of just having this feeling, let's try and put some numbers to this. So I'm going to remove our lower indicator, and now we can bring in our backtester. This is the whole purpose of the backtester. I'll start with our free backtester first, and since we're looking at bearish trades, I'll turn on short entries, and let's change our quantity to 100. I'll click apply. Now, if I zoom out, we can see the total backtest, and this is going back max available data on the daily time frame, for whatever happened every single time we had the bearish signal in XLB. Now, if we take a look at this P&L graph, it's easy to tell that this graph has stayed fairly consistently positive, had a nice up run, but recently the strategy has not been doing so well. Instead, we can see the P&L has actually been dropping from what was close to the 800 to 1,000 mark down to right around 80. Let's get some stats in here instead, and I'm going to load in our pro version of the Parabolic SAR indicator. All Volatility Box members, this is included for free with your membership, and again, available on the same downloads page. Just scroll down to the very bottom, and if you click Parabolic SAR with stat labels, you'll be able to actually download the backtester. Now, with our stat labels loaded on, we can see some quick stats. Let me turn on our short entries as well. And off of our short entries, we can now see we've had a total of 8 winners, 10 losers. We didn't need to go digging inside of our report here. Instead, we can see that very clearly right up at the top. With our 18 total trades and only 8 winners, we have a probability that's less than 50%, which is why these labels are showing up as red. Very easy to tell that, hey, this is a strategy we probably don't want to trade. The average winner is greater than the average loser, negative 2.74% versus 1.42. And if we take a look at the P&L, the overall P&L is positive. However, it's these recent trades that seem to be putting a damper, the recent performance, where we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses out of the past 7 trades. So that's really what's contributing to this negative P&L. And we can see that with these fake signals that we've seen so far in this entire move up. It's giving this sense that perhaps this might not be such a strong signal and XLB actually has a lot of strength left underneath it. So there you have it. We used our scan to try and find a list of candidates first. Off of our bullish candidates, we had not that many signals today, so I ran our bearish scan given that we had a bearish day in the markets. That gave us 16 total trades. And we used XLB as our example to dive deeper into. Is it worth trading or not? With XLB on our charts, we saw our predictive signal. We saw that the speed had plateaued, all good signs. However, the recent P&L is where we started to have a little bit of pause. The backtester allowed us to see actual stats here, and we saw a probability that's less than 50%, along with the P&L that, with recent performance, has been suffering and going down. All of that gives me reason to not really pay attention to this bearish side setup inside of XLB. Even though we have the signal triggering today, the backtest doesn't really add the level of confidence that I would expect in order to risk my capital. I hope you found this video useful. For everyone, again, you can download the Parabolic SAR tools for free on our website. That's tosindicators.com/indicator/parabolic-SAR. I'll leave a link to download all the tools in the description box as well. And again, for all Volatility Box members, you can download the Parabolic SAR Backtester with the labels for free, and it's all included with your membership. Take care, everyone. Good luck trading, and I'll see you in our next update.